Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Inayat Afridi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, English with Inayat Afridi. This is my lecture number 72, and in this lecture, I'm going to continue grade 9 English book, and I'll begin first of all from unit number 1, and that's the pre-reading section, exit page number 1. So the unit number 1 titled is Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatimun Nabiyyin Sallallahu Alaihi wa alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam, the role model of tolerance. So before we get down on the main paragraphs, we need to first of all cover the background in the pre-reading section of the lesson. So just if you go to page number 1, we have some important section, and we need to read that along with important words, its meanings, and there are some technical words I want to explain. So if you look at that, it begins with the sentence. After readings the unit, the students will be able to, number 1, use pre-reading strategies to predict the content of a text from topic, picture, title, headings, keywords, and visuals, etc. Now in the first sentence we have two important words we need to understand. Number 1, strategies, which is the plural form of the word strategy. And strategy in Urdu means hikmat amli, and it is an important meaning in English, and that is the art of devising or employing plan towards a goal. That clearly means that if we want to achieve any target or any goal in our life, we need to devise a plan. We need to devise strategy to achieve that goal. And the next word, to predict the content of a text. Now, in this sentence, mean the content of the text means the substance or the gist of the text. Now here the content means substance, just, और किसी टॉपिक का सबसे जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट होता है या जो सेंट्रल थीम होता है, मरकजी ख्याल होता है, या किसी टेक्स्ट या पैराग्राफ्स का जो सोल होता है, रूह होता है, we mean by that. By using prior knowledge, asking questions and contextual clues. Now prior in the second sentence means earlier, pehle. And the next words we have the clues. Now clues basically gives two meanings. Number 1, clue ka matlab ishara, and it also gives other two meanings. Number 1, clue mean idea, or it also means notion. Number 2, analyze passages in the text to identify the theme, general subject, key idea. Now sometimes the words idea is mispronounced, and that is idea, which is wrong. Its correct pronunciation is idea. Central thought, a statement about general subject and supporting details. Number 3, apply critical thinking to interact with text and use intensive readings strategies to skim to answer short questions. Now, what do we mean by the critical thinking, which has been an important and technical terms given in this on this page? By critical thinking, we mean that it's a process, or it's a strategy, or it's a mechanism that by the help of which you weigh up all sides of an argument and evaluate its strength and weaknesses. So the critical thinking is it's your mental ability by which you can evaluate the strength, weaknesses, or the positive and negative aspects of an issue or a topic. Now number 4, use summary skills to extract salient points. To extract means nikalna, it also means to take out. Now the next words we have the salient points. So salient means prominent, important, wazir, and develop a mind map to summarize a text. Number 5, use dictionary to, number 1, choose appropriate word definition. Number 2, identify part of speech. Number 3, recognize abbreviation used in a dictionary. Number 4, locate synonyms in a thesaurus. Now, thesaurus is what that it's a book of words or of informations about a particular field or a set of concepts. So it's a sort of a book that gives complete data and informations about a specific or a particular field. Next, translate passages from English to Urdu. Use the knowledge of literal and figurative meanings. Now here I mean literal. Literal का मतलब है जो हकीकी तौर पर होता है, जिसको आप actual भी कह सकते हैं. The next is the figurative meanings, which mean metaphorical meaning. Grammatical gender and syntax to translate passages from English to Urdu. Now in this sentence, the word syntax is basically it's a branch of grammar that deals with the word order in a sentence. A syntax basically इसका मतलब ये होता है कि एक sentence के अंदर या एक paragraphs के अंदर words अल्फाज को आप किस तरह arrange करते हैं. How you put different words in a proper sequence within a sentence or in a paragraph. So that's what we call the syntax, which literally means order or put in sequence, tartib mein rakhna. Understand that most phrases and idioms do not translate literally from one language to another. Now the word phrase is basically a grammatical term, and by phrase we mean part of a sentence which doesn't give a complete sense, meaning, or thought. Demonstrate use of more collective, countable, and uncountable nouns, material and abstract nouns. On abstract nouns, I have given a separate lecture, but here I want to explain it briefly, that abstract nouns is type of a noun that we cannot touch physically. For example, happiness, pen, democracy, sorrow, and many more examples. Now these nouns exist, but we can't touch them physically. And that's the reason that the abstract nouns are also called intangible nouns. Apply the rules of change of number of nouns learned earlier. In the last sentence, recognize and demonstrate use of some nouns that change meaning in the plural form. Examples: arm, arms. Arm, a part of body, and arms also means weapons, means a single word can have different meanings in different situations, and that's because polysemous words in linguistics. I hope that's understood, and the next lecture from the lessons will be discussed very soon. Hope that's understood, and stay with Inayat Afridi. Any sort of questions, you can post that in your comment form on my YouTube channels, and thank you very much.